Leaving Las Vegas, June 1st, 2006.
We're in Australia.
Australia. Good luck, man. Up night, long trip.
I'm booked all the way through into Cairns.
All right, man.
All right? Okay.
Transiting Japan.
Reservation for exposure enhancement for Hong Airlines flights 315, 315, Turkish, 97, 97.
Now, almost 24 hours later, we're headed to Guam. We're in Tokyo.
Flight number 7, now with non-stop service to Guam.
Stopover in Guam.
Here I am in Guam again, and I'm just here one day on the layover. Tonight I'm leaving at 6:35 to Cairns, Australia. And the weather's pretty nice here. It's a little hotter than I was last time. I like the roosters. Nice weather.
Ano pagkain nyo? Marami na naman. O yan. At saka kamo kay Elisa. Ate Tita, sabi mo kay Elisa, binili ko na yung pinabibili niyang sweeper. Meron ka na sweeper. Oo, binili ko. Bakit? Sisingin ko lang marami. Bakit? Ba't ka nahihiya? Ikaw talaga. Kaya nainis ako sa inyo, palagi kayo nahihiya eh. Nainis ako pag ganun.
My first day in Cairns.
We made it to Cairns, and we're just gonna check out this place. We're gonna stay here for a couple days, and then we're gonna head down to Sydney. I'm here in Cairns, and I definitely get a good impression of this Australia. I was thinking about driving up to the northernmost point of Australia, possibly in a couple of days. I have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday over here, and I leave Thursday evening at 6 p.m. I arrive in Sydney at about 10 p.m. on Thursday.
My second day in Cairns.
Now we're gonna go to the downtown again to find the library.
On the fourth day, I went on a plane ride over the Great Barrier Reef. I invited a Swiss girl who was staying at the hostel, and we rented an airplane to fly over the Great Barrier Reef. The weather wasn't that great, but at least we saw some reefs, and we got a good aerial view of the surrounding area around Cairns. It was just a short 1-hour flight with the Australian instructor.
How many?
Yeah, only a couple of thousand. Only
Oh.
got part-time as a room. Why did you tell me?
Read this card before we take off. Your seatbelt is fastened like this. To tighten, pull the strap, and to release, lift the faceplate. Should oxygen be required, a mask will drop from the panel above your head. Pull down firmly on the mask. If you're travelling with infants, fit your own mask first before assisting the children. A life jacket is located under your seat. Should it be required, remove the jacket from its container and place it over your head. Pass the tape around your waist and fasten at the front. To tighten, pull the strap. Once you're at the exit ready to leave the aircraft, inflate your life jacket by pulling down on the red tag. If your jacket doesn't inflate properly, blow into the mouthpieces. There's also a light and a whistle.
We're just driving into Sydney.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is a safety requirement that you remain seated until the seatbelt sign has been switched off. To ask that you then please take care of opening overhead lockers just in case any items have moved during flight.
Day 5, Sydney.
Here they come.
I have your attention, please. Paging the last remaining passenger aboard flight 548 to Brisbane. Lisa Marnie, clear to gain land.
I made it!
Day 6 in Sydney.
To dispose of thoughtfully. Thank you for travelling with Sydney Ferries.
Sydney, Australia. Luna Park. So here we are in Sydney, at the Sydney Opera House, and we're just taking the 3-minute ferry back to Circular Quay.
Circular Quay, right there.
Okay.
Oh, look who's there. Trouble.
We're finally making it to the Opera House.
Day 7.
I just woke up this morning and I looked outside and the weather's improving a little bit. There's some peaks of blue sky up there, but we're on the rocks over here at the 5-star Four Seasons. There's some bedrock down there.
This is crazy.
Here we are at Manly Park in Sydney. We're just looking at this nice beach over here with the surfers. Yeah, it's a pretty cold day, about 15 Celsius.
Il accompagne deux Coréens, c'est des Coréens du Sud là. Les Coréens là, ils vont s'en souvenir là. Voilà. Là c'est des bons souvenirs. 15 jours sur super temps, c'est traversé. Ouais. De 6 jours pour descendre jusqu'à Brisbane, donc on reprend un vol de Brisbane jusqu'à Tokyo. Je m'habite aussi. Ça fait bien. Costa Rica, Colombie, Équateur, on fait traverser Pérou, Bolivie, Argentine, Brésil, Chili.
Here we are at Bondi Beach, the world famous beach in Sydney, Australia. Nobody's here, the waves are high, it's cold, about 10 degrees Celsius, and we're gonna go check it out now. Pretty big waves right now. This is a pretty dangerous place to go swimming right now. I wouldn't try it. now we're gonna leave to King's Cross right now. I've seen enough of this, man. Bondi Beach is really windy.
Day 9, Sydney to Melbourne.
We're just driving in Melbourne.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Avalon, where the time is 35 minutes past 2. For your own safety, please remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened.
Day 11 at the Melbourne Aquarium.
15 years old, and kilos of shark, about 3 meters long, 140 kilos, and he is very little. And the reason for that is if you watch him, you can see how lazy he is. Okay, it's cold in there, he says, I'm not going to swim around fast, I have nothing to swim around for. If it was summer, and here's one of our big females coming in from the right. As you can see, they're not very shy about collecting their food, the smooth rays. They're very large animals. We've had them from the back of your head. You would rely heavily on your nostrils to find food and their nostrils, and the divers will often leave them around the acrylic to find their food. They have an incredible sense of smell, and they use it to grind up their food. Now, in the wild, these animals eat lots of shellfish, lots of cephalopods like squid and octopus, and also, it's the exciting amount of mixture coming down. That's and non-feeder is getting the divers asking him, please, to eat. Looking rather reluctant at this point. Hey, there we are. Is he going to swallow it though? Now this animal.
Day 12, my last day in Melbourne.
I wonder what happened Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I mean, what's going on? Alright. Well, I'll be, not too long, until about 11 o'clock at the shop if you want to drop it in today.
Right over here is the incident where Frank was downstairs in the kitchen, right down there. And then all of a sudden, 2 weeks ago on Thursday, today's Friday, so exactly 15 days ago, this whole brick wall, 14 bricks from up there all the way down there, it fell down, and it fell just 2 feet away from Frank. And now they're rebuilding the wall a little bit, but they're demolishing the whole other side of this building, and they're going to make a new house on the other side. But the primary structure fell down, and it's big damage.
Thanks for watching and stay tuned for my week in Tasmania.